Hello everyone and welcome to another great stream here in MTGO. Today we are playing a Lorwyn draft, and this is because in February the 20 to 21 I'm going to Bologna to play the European Magic Cup of the Unity League. I have teamed up with Daniel Kepler, Keps, and Marcus Leitch, who is Respect the Cat. And the tournament is a tournament that you qualify through events or also through the leaderboard. I ended first of the leaderboard in Spain, so that qualifies you automatically to the final. Then you have to build a trio, and you play a day one tournament of Lorwyn team sealed. They give you boosters. You have to build 3 different decks and play against opposing teams, and then you play team tournament that is modern, standard, and pauper. I'm gonna be the pauper player, and then I've been looking through 17 lands a bit to see what are the top strategies and watching some data. And seems like elves is the best deck. That's also what I had to read. Then Merfolks is also strong. Kithkins. And then Goblins as the last tribal is probably one of the worst. So probably the best uncommon elf is this one. This is very good because you look at the top 4 cards of your library, you may reveal an elf, swamp, or forest card and put it into your hands. So and the rest in your library in random order. So this is a recruiter. This is quite strong. So we will see. I also have here all the instants. It's very important to know the instants that are on the format, because you need to not get blown away by them and double blocks or things like that. So there we have some that's creature +2/+1, put 4-1/1 counter on target creature, and then just different. This is creature deals damage equal to its power to another creature, and that kind. Here you have a nameless inversion +3/3. This can be to both sides. Here's a blink. There's a giant growth that you draw a card if the creature enters this turn, which I don't know if that happens. Probably if you have a hasty creature, but you have to play the hasty creature and then +3/3 it. So yeah, let's just go into the league. I don't know how this works out. I also see something like decks that blind decks or something like that. This is my first draft, so let's see. This is a starting. I don't know how much players are gonna pick the good decks or try to play a bit different, but probably picking elves is not gonna be easy in draft. Green decks tend to not be good, but I like to draft them. And let's see. You can also probably play some kind of Simic 5-color deck, something like that. There is a lot of fixing here. What is this? This is, for one, it filters mana, and then there's another artifact that searches for basic lands. There's a common that's temporary cleansing. The owner of target permanent puts it on the library second from the top. Okay, that's strong. It's also probably one of the best cards. 4 mana. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. Then if an elf card's graveyard, if there is an elf card in your graveyard, the opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. This is a 3/3 with a good effect, and Menace. Menace is strong. Menace plus removal tends to be quite strong. Black, blue, green, probably the best colors. To Changeling Flash. Ambush Viper. This instant is also very strong. For 5 mana, create a token that's a copy of target elemental you control. Target player draws 2 cards. It does 2 damage to opponent's creatures. That's a Pyroclast just for the opponent, and target player makes 2 tokens. Yeah, so the Kithkin, that's a Figure of Destiny, is also strong. These cards are always very strong. It's a 1-drop that grows. Yeah, the elves deck seems to be very strong. Elves, Merfolks, Kithkins, and these are target creature affects up to 1 target creature and opponent control. So this is a aura that this is also very strong. The general cost to cast a spell, black, can be greater than the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Okay. Deals damage to each opponent and each creature they control. Okay, this is a Wrath. Kills one of your creatures. Ripple Woods, thanks for the follow. If you enjoy my content, hit like and subscribe. Okay, here for game 1. Let's see. We have a Moon Shadow, but I don't think it's very good in draft. And Disruptor Curve Currents. Flash Convoke. When this creature enters, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner hand. This card is very strong. Then we have this creature enter with 3/1 counters at the beginning of the end step. If there's an elf card in your graveyard and this creature, okay, you remove a counter and attacks another target. Okay, so probably taking the rare and then I don't know. Those two elves is this seems strong, but Flash Convoke. I'm gonna try Merfolks. Okay. You have to remember that all the cards with Changeling are also Merfolks. Merfolks tend to be white blue. If target creator is control creates a 1/1 shifter. +2/+2 and flying with this aura enters draw a card. No. This is create a 1/1 and blue Merfolk creator token. This card is not bad. It has Convoke. I think I'm gonna take this one. This is one of the best cards. When this creature enters, you may search library for a basic land card, reveal and put it into your hand. Also not that bad. This fixes this. I'm gonna pick the 5 mana Merfolk. So let's see. Merfolk tends to be the second best. Tribe, Kithkins, Merfolk's equipment. When this creature attacks, you might tap another untapped creature you control. If you do, this creature can't be blocked. So that's a small Merfolk. This creature enters exile up to 2 target cards from your graveyard. You gain 3 life. That's create a 1/1 shapeshifter +1/1 and is a creature. Whenever this creature becomes target creature, then open. Oh, this is strong. This is also not bad. I'm gonna take the 4 mana. I will need to take some low mana. This creature enters, draw cards equal to the number of colors among permanents you controls. Probably this one. Whenever this creature attacks, you might have another untapped creature you can use. Okay, this is the same as earlier. I'm gonna take this. This is a Merfolk, colorless. 3 mana 1/2. Liminal Hold. What is the Liminal Hold? Exile up to 1 target non-permanent and opponent's controls. Oh, that's a ring. Okay, yeah. Evolving Wells, Kithkin. I'm probably taking this. If I can make this bigger. When this last enter, choose a type. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this manually to cast spells of the chosen type. This is a dual land. Can become untapped and can have counters. This guy seems decent. This is a classic pacifist. Removal is always good. Not too sure this card is good. If you have a lord or something like this, yes. But you need to put some enchantments on it to... Like a 1/3 that can't be blocked is not crazy strong. Intent creature loses all abilities and it's a colorless Nuggle. Okay, this card is also good. This creature has Fear Strike. This is also fine. This is a Merfolk as earlier. Change... This card is also strong. White, black, 2/3 lifelink. I'm gonna take the removal. It seems like you end up having a lot of creatures that are playable. 1 or 2 target creatures get +2/+1. Draw a card and discard a card. This removal seems strong. This is a 2/2, but looting. I'm not sure if I take the Merfolk or the removal. 1 or 2 target creatures +2/+1. Gonna take the removal. 3/4 reach. Add 1 mana of any color. This card becomes a 4/4. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players to their owner hands. Okay, this can be good because I have a when this creature enters. Okay, this is a removal. I think I prefer to have the preacher. Oh, yeah, this card. Okay, equipment and forest to side. Shapeshifter +1/+1. It's a creature enters with up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. It's quite a good tempo swing. This having flash is very good. We got a rare Kiskin. So remaking Recluse. When this creature enters, return up to 1 target creature to its owner hand. This card is strong, even not being a Merfolk. Enchant creature you control. When this enters, enchanted creature gains haste proof until end of turn and gets +1/+2. That is not bad. Flying. When this enters, surveil 1. I can play this one. This one is not bad. Also, I don't need to be full Merfolk. It's just a strong card. A 3/2. Ooh, Ajani. Okay, Planeswalker, we are on the colors of this Ajani. Create a 1/1 green and white Kithkin. Deals 4 damage to target target tapped creature. Look at the top X cards of your library, what exists your life total. You might put any number of non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less. Okay, this card seems busted. As this equipment is attached to a creature, the first time you will create one or more tokens each turn, you might instead create that many tokens that are copies of equipped creature. So I'm creating tokens, some, not that many. Draw 3 cards and then discard 2. And let's do discard a creature card. How many? This is equipped 2. When this creature enters exile after 2 target cards from a graveyard, you gain 3 life. Maybe the first strike. I'm not sure how good this card is. You would. I'm gonna get the little wolf. Okay. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, create a 1/1 blue and black fairy creature token with flying. Okay, this card is very strong. Kithkins. Draw 3 cards and discard a card. Okay, this is a card I want to play in Pauper. This is also one of the best elves. Is temporal cleansing. The owner of target non-permanent puts it on second on top. This card is also very strong. And between this and this, elf seems to be very open from that side. So that's a 3 mana. I'm gonna take the trick. When this creature enters, tap target creature on tap target creature. Surveil 1, 2 plus 2, and gains. Okay, I'm gonna take the trick. 10 creatures. Right one sacrifice this Ira. This is a enchanted creature can attack or block, and for blight 1 and sacrifice. Yeah, this seems good. I think I'm the one who has to blight and exile the enchanted creature. But this artifact enter, choose a type. Whenever a permanent you control of the chosen type enter, you gain 1 life. From your graveyard to your hand. Not that. This is the convoke. Hexproof. I don't think I need another one of those. I have the 4 mana spot a bit in use. Take another of those auras. Whenever this creature becomes tapped and attack it, Merfolk you control gets +1 +2 +0. Okay, it's a 1/3 when it dies. So I'm gonna take this one. Mirror Mind Crone. I'm gonna take the Crone. I have some other things that make tokens now. Exile this card from your graveyard, create a 1/1. Yeah, probably not worth. And plains. Let's see. I'm probably playing 17 lands, being 1 more plains than island to be able to curve out a Johnny. So 9 plains, 8 islands. Okay, let's see. British command. Create a token that's a copy of target Kithkin. Target player creates a 1/1 green and white Kithkin. You control +3/+3. And target creature you control fights. Okay. This is another of those Merfolks. Okay, so double currents. Do I have anything better? Kithkins, another pacifist. Merfolk. Enter with 3/-1 counters. When a creature you becomes tapped. Okay, maybe we wheel the white Merfolk. Hikes of Hawk. Okay, this is one of the best cards of the draft. Obviously not gonna pick it. You may cast the spell as Soak the Flash if you control a fairy. This creature has X profile while it's untapped. Not a great this creature enters creature X 1/1 green and Kithkins of colors among permanents. So this makes probably 2, maybe 3 colors. This is a lot of mana. I'm gonna take the fairy. Maybe I don't play her. Where's the next banned and restricted announced on Monday? Here will we be waiting for it. Okay. Whenever you cast a spell during your opponent's turn, surveil 2. I'm gonna take this. Maybe I'm gonna take this. Maybe my curve is too high to take another of the 5 drops. I already have 4 5 drops, which probably are a lot. Sadly, I don't have any 1 drops or any lands. Are there any lands that's like tap lands? There was one that I let pass. I'm not sure how good this Merfolk is. When you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, draw a card. This is Surveil and Filter Mana. This creatures enter. Creatures you control +1/+0. Creatures you control first strike. A 3/4. This is not bad. You cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater. You draw. You make it +2/+0. To cast the spell, black 2, all of this. I hope in more modern the unban Vulgari Gravestone. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm gonna take the Kithkin. It's white and it has some power. Hallowed Fountain. Okay, that's a dual land. I'm gonna look into the other card. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of the library until they have exiled cards with total mana of 5 or greater. You may cast without paying its mana cost. How good is this card? 7 mana, probably win the game. 5 mana. 10 mana to play 5, maybe 6. This deals 4 damage to target tapped creature, destroy target enchantment. This card has to be good. So it will like Hallowed Fountain, but probably it's better. I don't know. They want the land. It's a very good removal. When this enters, choose up to one other target creature and if the land turns, then creature has base and power. So it's 4/4. It seems quite strong. I like this fairy. This is the same. Temporal cleansing. This or the enchantment. Okay, I'm gonna take the enchantment. This one. Yeah, another of those bad Merfolks. I guess removal. This creature enters and whenever you cast a spell with mana value for the graveyard, you may discard a card if you to draw a card. These are 3/2. Usually counter spells are not very strong in draft. Sometimes it's not that way, but 31 cards, that means I have to cut. Okay, 15 creatures. Okay, so 9, 8. So that's my land, so I have to cut. And this enchantment enters, create a 1/1 shapeshifter. Keep it creature. You don't equip it. This card seems so weak. Creature against First Strike, removal. Tap enchanted creature can't become untapped and they can't have counters on it. This is nice. Choose to target creatures controlled by different players. Return those creatures to the owner hands. So this has been tapped. Untapped. Probably this is not worth. You might cast this if you control a fairy with flash. 4/3 flying. Merfolk. 1, 2. Probably not playing this one. I think I have good fixing, and for 3 at 1/2 is not something you want. This protects a creature. Probably the Crone is not that great. I think this trick is not that amazing. So enchant creature loses a bit and is a colorless novel with both base power 1/1. So this is a 2 mana, make it a 1/1, which is usually fine. This is also cool. Need to make 3 more cuts. 5 up or 3. Okay, Merfolk control +2/+0. This combos with those. You might have another untapped creature. So with this and this, you can do a small combo of attacking for 3 and can't be blocked. Well, then you have a blocker. That's not bad if you get a lot of those. Okay, 4/5 drops. What is this card? 1 or 2 target creatures get +2/+1. Maybe this card is not. I'm probably cutting 1 more creature. Creature +2/+1 against First Strike until the end of turn on tap it. This is strong. What's the difference between this and this? Tap enchanted creature can't become untapped and can't have counters put on it. And then this is can't attack or block. Exile enchanted creature. So I guess this is worse than having a ring. And I want to cut another creature. What's the weakest one? The fairy. When this creature becomes tapped, target creature and opponent controls. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the fairy and call this a deck. On my Metafry profile, you will find all my competitive Magic the Gathering content. You will get deck and sideboard guides, articles with ideas and analysis, and even the decks I will be playing in my next big tournament. I offer one-to-one coaching sessions to help take your game to the next level. Following is completely free, so hit the subscribe button and keep up with everything I post on metafy.gg. We are in the 5th round and we're playing against Oeni. Lands. I'm missing 1 land. I guess this hand doesn't cast any spells. At least not soon. Okay, here we have lands. Spells, so Convoke, Flying Vigilance, or this one. Here we play or 2-drop, 3-drop. This is quite strong. 2/1 First Strike, go. First Strike only during our turns. The beginning of combat of your turn, you may blight 1 when you do target creature against haste. So I'm attacking 2/1 First Strike, always strong. Now, next turn I can Convoke this. They could have this? No, I don't know. I'm gonna let them use their trick. I don't know. Maybe there's a creature that makes 1 damage when it enters. Oh, okay, that was hard. This deals 2 damage and 1 damage. So okay, yeah. If I did not block, I could have. Okay. In shouldn't draft, you get a lot of edge by attacking into unknown information. So 2/2 Convoke Flying Vigilance. Yep. Would have had a very good turn. I'm flooding again. My opponent also did not play anything, so I haven't drawn a spell yet. That's sad to see. My opponent is also quite flooded. Can't attack or block. Attack for 3. This Special command. Target player draws 2 cards. There's 2 damage to each creature that get played controls. It's one of the best cards in the draft. I hope I don't have to spiral that, but maybe that's what we have to do. Starting to be, now it's a bit more obvious. I have many draw spells. The trigger ability of another element that you control triggers, it triggers an additional time. Okay, so this is a Goblin Warrior that can't attack or block. I'm gonna Blight and give this haste. Okay, sure. I kill this, not kill, but let it stay there. Yeah, the Arc Trail did hit me hard. And not drawing more creatures also hit me. Maybe we are playing too many lands. They're putting color. So they're playing green, red, blue, black. So 4 color at least. And this is white. So they kill their own creature. When this creature enters, you may return target creature cast from a graveyard to... Ah, okay. That's smart. And this triggers again. But they only have 1 creature. So another land does... Let's see, like what we want to draw. I seems like I float a bit. Yeah, I don't have a Wrath or something. Maybe I'm even dead on board for... Maybe I'm playing too many lands. Now I'm gonna get stuck on lands. The old classic. Yeah, no lands. Lands, but no... Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Keep the blue spells. Flash. Okay, I'm gonna play this. Hi, Dario. Next turn, I can cast 1 of those. Here, this creates a fairy. Okay, they have a 2/2 Changeling with flash. That is quite strong. Shapeshifter, 3 colors, surveil 1, and filter. When this creature becomes tapped. Here, I'm not running into Arc Trail. Melania Strong, thanks for the follow. Nuggle Robber, when this creature enters dice, create a treasure token. Okay, 3/3 for 3. And they tap this, and they make this. Ooh, a Johnny. I cannot cast a Johnny now, but I'm gonna attack. And I guess I play Destructor. Land, go. This is the hasty creature. I'm gonna attack with that one. Yep, or 3. They take everything. I'm at 12. They're at 10. So I'm missing 1 white mana. Do I want to play another creature or take down their big creature? So they're attacking for 5 this turn. I'm gonna make that smaller. And maybe I have lethal next turn. Draw land. They're not attacking. Okay. 1, 2. Can attack with everything. Shrink this, shrink this. We'll have to jump a bit. This and that. Jump, jump. Things die. Another creature with 3 defense. Okay. We have to play 1 more plains and 1 less island. Be aware that they have a lot of cards that deal 2 damage. So maybe cards like this is not that good. And it's better to have those ones. Those blocks very well and survive against a ton of their stuff. Okay, yeah, that's it. Which match is this? Is round 1, match 3. Round 1, match 3 or game 3. This is not the hand I want. Okay, a bit better. Gonna put down a island because I could draw into a Johnny. They play nothing. They could have the other creature on tap it, so they don't have the Changeling. 5 damage to target creature. 5 damage. Sure. I'm gonna play a 3/2. They might be stuck on colors. They're playing 5 colors, so that can be an issue. Boulder Dash, yep. Ugh. 4 drops, 5 drops. When this creature enters, exile up to 2 target plus 1, you gain 3 life, yeah. Yoo-hoo! We drew a land. Destructor, go. Now they get black mana. They attack, I attack. I have to see someone still playing Magic Online. Yeah, I play Magic Online every day of from Monday to Friday. Not draft, but... So here, I think I'm gonna play Sky Shimmer. That means that if I draw another land, I can hold up Trick, or I could even play the Gallant Folk Knight. You have a 2/2. Creatures +1/+1. Kid can sphere strike. This is a nice finisher. Just racing. Opponent have 3 cards. I have 4 cards. This create a token that's a copy. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Yep, sure. They eat my card and they gain some life. Flying vigilance. That's flying too. They should have attacked. If they have a removal spell. Okay. This is a copy, so if I bounce it, it disappears. So I always block the original one. This is a free block anyway. So I think I prefer to not give them a free block. I don't have a fairy, so I play a 4/3 hexproof. And now they will have blue probably to play the command Arjani. 5/3. This could trade with this. So this shrinks. And if they want to trade their creature, I'm fine. Oh, 3, yep. Opponent goes to 2. And I don't know if I have to do something. They have that the command. I'm gonna not play anything. I don't know. I think I'm going to win. Yeah. Winning our first game seems decent. I don't know what my opponent has in hand. Create a token that's a copy target creature. If that's haste at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this token. Flashback. Behold 3 elementals. So they gain some life. What is Behold? You may cast this card for this flashback code. Reveal an elemental from your hands. So they're just gaining life. And now, okay, how does this work? You may cast this card, choose an elemental you control, or reveal an elemental card from. Okay, you have to choose. Oh, okay. To flashback, you have to flashback it there. Okay, this has haste. Do they have the arc trail? I'm gonna block. I don't want to get eaten by some kind of 2 damage spell. Sacrifice. You gain 2 life. So attack with this, attack with this, attack with this means that they jump nowhere. Okay, attack with those. This gets lower, and they go to Merfolk. They have 1 card. They have 1 life. I'm not gonna play this. You never know. There's no wrath in this year. Okay, we win a match. That was decent. I'm gonna change my deck and take out 1 island and put in, what's the card I put in earlier? The Spooners. Okay, 1 round. Well, that's something starting good. At least my first draft deck was not a train wreck, which sometimes happens when you start drafting. I apparently did not cast a lot of spells, but yeah. One of the things I don't like about draft is that floating and not having lands is very relevant often. Okay, yeah. Peddler, Blossom. I'm gonna put this. I thought the 2/2 flying vigilance that makes a 1/1 will be better, but seems like not. Okay, we have some removals. This might gain us some time. Add 2 mana in any conversion. Okay. I'm gonna tap this because this is a ramp spell, and they might also be choked on colors. Here, when this creature enters, when you cast a spell with mana 4 or greater. Okay, this loots, so I'm also gonna play a loot. Is there Springleaf Drum in this collection? I don't think so. Oh, it is. Okay. This has to be one of the best cards in the set. Okay. If a trigger ability of another element that you control triggers, it triggers an additional time. A Sprinkler's Drum would be a great card in our deck. Draw this card. Yeah. So, gonna try to kill that. Maybe play Blight later or Spell. I don't think I'm winning this game. Feed the Flames to target creature if it has. Now they loot. Elemental Dex is also strong. If you get the colors. I'm not gonna win this game. Okay. I keep putting enchantments into things. I call my deck Pacifism Control. This could be an Omnath. Whenever this hit you gain life equal to the number of color among. Okay, they gain. Oh, they triggered twice, so they'll no land. Maybe I have to play another land. I don't know. More pacifism. Go. This is rare. Flamechan Mauler. Gains menace. Okay, sure. Oh, we drew a land. Amazing. Next turn I can convoke this. They only have 1 red mana. 2 red mana. They were probably keeping the lands in hand. Menace. So this is 3. This is 4. Go to 10. They're pumping. They're just attacking. Okay, that's 4. I go to 10. Menace. They're gonna invest all their turn into this. That's gonna be good for me. They pump. Yep. So I cast this for 5. On this. This is a tempo swing. Good. It's bad for me that they didn't tap alt everything, but here I can untap this one. Battle, thanks for the follow. Here I can untap a creature and give it first strike. When this creature enters, create a treasure token trample. Yes, sure. They can loot. This triggers twice, and they also put up 2 treasure tokens. I'll target creature, double treasures. Yeah, this elemental is very strong. Opponent cast a 3rd perfection. That creature you control gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to 1 target creature and opponent's controls, equal to its power. So if I put +2/+2, this doesn't. Okay, not ambushing them, but it would have been great if this was fight. The last trick in my sleeve. What do they have? Target creature. Okay, another fight trick. That's 3. Ooh, a Johnny. Or 3. Can play a Johnny. Could kill. So gonna attack with this one. Shrink that one. Got to use a Johnny. Maybe I should have attacked it with both. Yeah, I should have attacked with both. Okay. 4 damage there. Go. I can attack here and I can trade. I have to remember that if they try to kill my creature, I'm gonna take 1 of mine back for the blight counter. That's something easy to forget. Especially this one. They're attacking me. They're attacking a Johnny. Yeah. Gonna trade. This is a nice 2-for-1 for them, but we'll be able to trade it back. No place. Good. This taps this. Attack for 4. When this creature enters to another target creature you control to its owner hand. They can return something. This has flash? Not. Returning those 2. Okay, this is a very strong play. So I bring a 1/3 flying that can pump my next creature. I think they should have bring back this one. I might have to have blight this before attack. I don't know why they did the Flock Impostor on attack step instead of later, because later I might be more inclined to blight. Well, I could do it anytime, anywhere. Okay, they trigger this twice. Yeah, forest. They want to play a spell. Have one of those? I'm gonna kill the Twin Flame. That's too strong for everything triggering twice. Flash flying. Okay. Yeah, I'm still in this game, even if I was thinking that there was that long time ago. Block. I don't know how I win. Choose a creature type. Doesn't target +2/+2, has Fear Strike and Trample. Okay. So this is Mythic? Yeah. I was stuck on lands for a bit. I think the First Striker is very good, so I'm gonna put in the counter. Yeah, that matchup seems a bit bad. Okay. 4 drops. Yeah, I guess. 4 lands, 3 spells. I think it's a keep. A bit more on the play, on the draw. Can be too slow, but Spiral, call to something. Lochmar. This creature enters with 3 counters. Remove a counter, remove 2 counters from this creature. Tap target creature, put a stone counter on it. They kept a. No. I was thinking they kept a 2-land hand. That was the card I wanted to draw last turn. Here we play our 4-drop. Another mountain. 4 mana. They create a treasure. This shrinks. 4 mana. Maybe I should have played this one. Yeah, that was a punt. I'm gonna play this one then. That is very strong. The Horse Serpent. I kill my 4/3. Attack for 5. I attack for 1. I don't have fairies, so this does not have flash. Target Merfolk. Opponent has a lot of mana and a lot of cards. 7 cards in hand. So if I win this game, it's by racing. But my opponent is tapping 6 mana. That's not looking great. Oh, the Creeper, 7 mana. Okay, yep, 11. This doesn't fly, no attack. Can play this and bones a token. And next turn, if I draw a land, I can attack with everything. Let's see. Does my opponent has a removal spell? Exile target creature, yeah. Sure then. And gains flying. And then I'm going to play this and bounce this one. So they cannot recast it. I'm not gonna trade. Let's see what they have. 4 mana, double strike, vivid, a number of colors. Okay. This doesn't fly. So, okay, let me think 1 second. So I can attack with this. I could tap this. So if I play Grifter, this is a 4/4, 4/4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Tap that. This becomes big. Then 3, 4. This becomes big. I put that on top. Top or bottom? 6, 7, 7, 6. Block here. So 7 makes that this puts them on 4, and then this blocks a token. I go to 1, and then plus with a +1/+0, and the and the flyers I win. That's this if my opponent has no removal or something else. They can play the top creatures and flaying thing with the whole mana. The card that bones last turn. It's gonna be close. Not close. This is my opponent in 5 cards has anything, I die. But if not, oh, that's this again. Okay. Those are Kithkins. Oh, first trick trample. Okay, yeah. That card is very strong. Okay, 1/1. Let's play the last round against Titian. No white mana. No blue mana, sorry. If I draw a mana, I'm gonna keep this. Pass. Or maybe have undervalued the Merfolk that cannot be blocked. Seems like the format is very stale. Island. Yoo-hoo. Probably not playing Glamour Grifter. I think that's gonna be better as a trick. So this creature enters with Amas -1 counter, remove a counter, activate, draw a card. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's strongish. But our play is very tempo. It's a classic mana war. Literally mana war. This costs 2. No blocks. Opponent is afraid. I feel fine. I have the initiative in this game. They draw a card. They don't attack. Fine. 2/5. What's this? Blight Rod. Put 4 counters. Okay. I'm gonna attack with this. Oh, they had 3/2. Ah, crap. I thought this was a 4/3. Yeah. That was very bad. It's your kill. Thanks for the follow. That was a high point. Search library for a basic land card. Put the top and shuffle, and if you control 7 more lands, create a 3/4 token. Okay. I can bounce that token. Yeah. First strike. So kid can have 3 strike. End of turn, I'm gonna bounce the token. That's reach. Until end of turn. Yeah. When this creature enters, each opponent loses its life, and you gain its life is the number of course. Okay, sure. A 3/5. I'm gonna bounce the Merfolk. Bouncing tokens is always very free. Okay, I mess up twice, so 3 play land, pass. First strike. Yeah, this being a 5/5 is something. 2/5 blocks my whole board. Could attack with those 2, but then they just block with this. When this creature enters, target creature you control gets +X/+0 until the end of turn. Okay, they have no elves in the graveyard, so this doesn't do anything. You control in your graveyard. Okay, yeah, sure. 4/5. Double block. They put their token. So okay, they killed my creature. Not terrible. Cannot trick them. A bit of the back on the back foot. Take the damage. Big deck 5/6. Okay, I think I'm very dead. This might help. This has flash, so I might. I'm not very good at trading for this. Yeah, I make a 1/1 4/6. I think I need to start making trades with things. 5/6. It's because of 4/4. Okay, they kill my things. 1/1 to 5, 4/6. It's a 2-turn clock. Cannot trade for this turn. I have 4 Oblivion Rings that could be strong in this situation. Johnny. Okay, they make another 3 Folk. I'm at 2. Looks grim. Equip. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Draw some lands. Die. I think that the small to the ground aggressive play can be strong here. And the counter. Noggle. They have a lot of creatures with reach. So the first time you will create one or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many copies. Grifter. Target tapped creature fall damage. Yeah, that's good. Gain 2 life when this is tapped. This bounces. I'm gonna cut the knight and the fairy. Okay, I'm gonna try like this. A bit lower to the ground. This end. Okay, I guess. So island go. Overgrown tomb. That's a card I put on the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. I will need to draw a land. I put the jangling. Okay, no land. That can be a fast loss. When this creature attacks, you might tap another element for your control and you bring it to the battlefield. Yeah. I'm gonna enchant this and tap it forever. Okay, let's see. I'm not drawing lands. When this enchantment enters, you're ready to X basic land cards will exceed the number of cards among permanents you control. Reveal those cards, put them into the hand, shuffle. You may play an additional land. This card is very good. It's very good to ramp. If you play 3-4 colors, it's easy that you do some big things. A land that I don't need. Okay, yeah, sure. That's another turn of do nothing. At least with the flute, I could have casted my spells. Now, okay, the small Merfolk and the draw elemental. Attack for 1. Okay, I drew a land. I casted this, right? So I think that if I do this here, this dies. Yep. Okay, I think your enchantment to kill their creature is nice. They equip and they attack for 2 or 5. That's a 5 attack. Lifelink. This flies. I could trade with the Changling. I'm not gonna do it. I think I'm gonna hold this turn and try to trade here and things. Maybe my opponent has something, but when this creature enters attack, you might play 2, draw a card, and lose 1 life. Okay, this draws cards and loses life. So they might blight, probably blighting here. That means that they draw the cards. They blight on themselves. Put a blight here. Maybe they have a plan. This gains power. I gain 2 life. I bounce the token. And then I'm gonna trade here. I think trading there is okay. Planes. I'm not gonna block, so I'm gonna attack. This gains me 2 life. And this is free. Probably have at least 1 land in hand. I got 3-2. This attacks. This might be blocked. So I can destroy target enchantment, but I might just blight and that's it. They're playing. Okay, they put such library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, and then they make a 3. Okay, they're ramping card. Attack for a bit. They might blight that. I draw land, I might kill the creature. This might blight more. Okay, this is the one that drains me. Exile enchanted creature. They put counters somewhere. This grows and this kills that. This dies, and I'm gonna kill the tree. Okay, against hexproof. I'll deal 4, so I'm gonna just uptick. That means that this attacks. I have to have some removals in hand. Attacking their double block. 3, 4, 4, 5. So this only kills my token. They equip. And I'm gonna make another token. Now I can jump with everything into the Shimmer Creep. They get to kill one of my creatures only. Maybe the token and the Merfolk, the blue Merfolk. They attack to my Ajani. Oh, this is a Merfolk. They play the Tree Folk and another Tree Folk. This is a scary picture. 2 counters. Okay. I can... This bounces something. Okay, so what? Target creature. This enters with a counter. It took counter from this creature, return target creature with only as a sorcery. This drains me. I can sadly only bounce this one. And plus a Johnny pass. Not winning currently. Maybe I could get to the Johnny ultimate, but that also doesn't say that I win. Okay, opponent plays the creature again. Total power I have. I would like to kill this one. So that's gonna... They kill one creature from me, and I kill their creature. If they have a removal spell, I'm probably dying anyway, but... Does it minus... They put 4 counters on something? Okay, at least I killed the creature. Equip there, another land. This flies over. Equip there, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm 1 off. Probably the attack there and there. Attack here. We trade here. I jump. I have to block with the... Ooh, this does something. Okay. Okay. 4 damage there. Enchant that. Can't untap. Then I attack for 2. Okay. We swing the combat until my opponent draws their next huge card. But tap another untapped creator you control. Tap. Okay, this is just a tapper. Classic tapper. This doesn't fly. This gets a counter. I play my Merfolk. This makes a 3/4 Folk. Yeah. Gonna tap Merfolk. Attack for 1 with Vigilance. Not a lot, but that's damage that comes in. Mill 4 cards, and you may return a permanent card from among them to your hands. So when Lorwyn enters mill 4 cards, and you might put a creature land cards from among the mill cards. So they reveal the other. That's the one that deals damage and kills. Okay, yeah, this kills something. Yeah, they kill my small Merfolk. 8/4 reach. Can jump block there. Opponent only has 4 more cards in the deck, so if I survive, trade. I think I win by decking. Deal 4 there. Play a planes. Go. I have to survive a bit more. I already milled the -4/-4. Keep blocking. And also just kill that. Attack a Johnny. Now, depending what they draw, I can do 4 damage, or maybe they should equip that. Okay, that's a misplay, I think. Gonna kill their attackers. They make a 1/1. Okay, sure. If a 2/3, go. They need to kill me with that 1/1 before they deck out. I don't think that's gonna happen. When this card enters or dies, surveil 1. Surveil 1 is put the card on top. Just look at the top card of your library. They equip. Okay, they cannot attack. Manage to win the game, I guess. They attack. Gonna trade. Look at the top card of your library. Maybe they have a huge creature now. 6/6. They have a 6/6. I might die. What's this? That's a 5/6. Okay. This is not lethal. I draw another land. Me drawing all the lands in the world. Okay. I go to 1. I don't know. Maybe they have something that kills me. 6/5. Okay. Thanks for the info. You have a 6/5 reach trample. And I concede. Okay, yeah, I managed to survive the whole game. Okay, my opponent is full of stuff. Okay, this is gonna be a hard game. Target creator with flying, target enchantment, green. Okay, this is my plan. Let's see. I have lands and spells. Okay, this hand could get there. I keep, and then opponent plays planes. I play planes. I have my small attacker, island, 1/3 vigilance, can't be blocked. This is a good turn to play. If they cast a spell, I can bounce it. Okay, the lifelink guy, bounce the lifelink guy, attack, you take 1. I didn't have to tap it, but okay, that lets them search for 1 land. It's equal to this. They play planes, attack with both. Okay, we are tempoing them out. I didn't see a Wrath or something like that. So here, maybe just put pre-combat Disruptor of Currents. Okay, this is the 3 that blights. Okay, they didn't choose to blight. Sure. Tap it, play this, tap with both. Don't want to tap that. At the end of turn, I can play the Disruptor, bounce something. There's a world where I bring this with target opponent. You choose a non-land permanent card that plays discards that card. Yeah, that's get shrink down. Gonna bounce This one. This makes that they have to use their mana again. It's just Ortho Spike. Now they can change it, but they're gonna put it anyway here. Okay. Put it on the can't be blocked. Okay, sure. Attack, attack, attack. This shrinks. Okay, I think I'm gonna win. They have, yeah, this dies. So they, it seems like they have the tree that blocks. So, oh, winning one game by deck out and winning one game by just tempoing. Yoo-hoo! 2-1 in my first draft. Not bad at all. That's something I would have not expected. My deck was decent, not great. I think Merfolk is a good tribe. You have to play the tempo game, and having the Blossom Bind and Spiral as pacifism tends to be great in draft. So yeah, that's gonna be it.